guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you the books that I received for my birthday this year. It was my birthday a couple of days ago and I got some books from my husband and some books from my sister, and my mum gave me some money to spend and I bought books. So I'm going to show you what I got. I got quite a selection and some of these ones I've been wanting for a very long time, so I'm really excited. The first book I have is Bunny, and this is by Mona Awad. I'm not sure how to say that, but this book has been like all over my Instagram. I've seen it recommended loads on YouTube. I think I first saw it from Books and Lala. It's normally seen with the American cover, but this is the British cover, and I was so excited to get this. It's described as a really bizarre, really weird. A lot of people say it's a little bit confusing. It's supposed to have magical elements. It's kind of like, I think, like a twisted, weird kind of horror book. It follows this girl called Samantha, and she lives like in the small town. It's set around a university. It's called Warren University, and there's these group of girls called the Bunnies, and they're like this cliche little clique within her university, and the university is like a writing university. People go there who are aspiring writers. She writes novels, and yeah, it's a little bit weird. I have already started this book. I am 80 pages in so far. I'm really liking it. It is a bit weird. She's just kind of been invited to hang out with the Bunnies, and I like the writing style. It is weird, like it's really hard to describe, but I'm really enjoying it. I really like how it's written. Yeah, she's just kind of gotten in with these bunnies and she like hates them, but she's like a little bit interested and she wants to know more about them, and they seem a bit weird. She has all these nicknames for them. Yeah, it says they're a clique of unbearably twee rich girls, and they each call each other the Bunnies, call each other Bunny, and yeah, but then yeah, it says they kind of invite her and she gets drawn into them and crosses their threshold and down their rabbit hole. It says it's a blend of sharp satire and fairy tale horror. So yeah, it says it's spellbinding and unique. So really looking forward to this. I am enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'm 80 pages in. I love the cover, and we will see where it goes. So yeah, I've been wanting that one for a really long time, so really pleased with that. This was one, yeah, these first lot of books are the ones that my husband bought me. He asked me what I wanted and I basically just gave him a list of books, and yeah, he got them for me as well as some other stuff. But the next book I requested was a book by Shirley Jackson, and this is Dark Tales. I am basically on a mission to read all of Shirley Jackson's work. She's one of my favourite writers. I love her books. I have read The Lottery and Other Stories. I've read We've Always Lived in the Castle, and I've read The Haunting on Hill House, and I loved all of them. So yeah, I wanted to pick this up, and basically, like I said, I want to read all of her books. And this one, it says, an ordinary commute turns into a nightmarish game of hide and seek. A loving wife hides homicidal thoughts, and a concerned citizen might just be an infamous serial killer. In these collections, Shirley Jackson's finest, most delicious dark tales. There's nothing, here nothing is what it seems, nowhere is safe. From the city streets to the crumbling country pile, and from a small town apartment in a dark wood. So yeah, it follows several different stories, and I love her writing. Her writing, especially her short stories, are always very much like, she finds creepy things and she makes like everyday scenarios quite creepy, and you kind of, you get very eerie, like an eerie like uncomfortable feeling from her writing, which I really like. I think she's a really great writer, and yeah, I highly recommend her books if you've never read them. She's my favourite, so I picked up that. Also, I requested this. It's another Shirley Jackson, and it's one of those little Penguin modern classic ones, and it's The Missing Girl, and again it's a short story collection of 3 stories. The Missing Girl, Journey with a Lady, and Nightmare. And yeah, it says malice, deception and creeping dread lies beneath the surface of ordinary American life in these miniature masterworks. So yeah, another excellent book from Shirley Jackson. Another one I picked up was, well, that my husband got me, was Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. This was quite popular a while back. Again, it's another one I've been wanting for a while. Sorry, I can see the paint can in the background and it's actually distracting me. Let me just move that. Okay, that's better. Yes, Convenience Store Woman is one I've been wanting for a while. It's a slice of life. It says it's irresistible, quirky, hilarious. Yeah, it's just like a slice of life about a woman who works in a convenience store. It's actually shorter than what I thought it was going to be. It says she is 36 years old, she's never had a boyfriend, and she's been working in the same convenience store for 18 years. Her parents wish she'd get a better job. Her friends wonder why she won't get married. But Kyoko knows what makes her happy, and she's not going to let anyone take her away from her convenience store. So yeah, I've heard good things about that one, so that was another one I was curious about. This one was another one I've been wanting for a really long time, and it's been really hard to get hold of here in the UK. I don't know why, but I've not seen it in any bookshops. On Amazon it kept getting sold out and sold out, so my husband managed to get a second hand of this book on Amazon. So it's a used copy, but it's in pretty good condition. It's got a few little, you know, like some marks, the corner's a little bit bent, but it's not too bad. And it's My Best Friend's Exorcism, written by Grady Hendrix. Again, this is a book I have seen all over everywhere. I really like his writing. I've read Horror Store, which was the first book I ever read of him. I reread that quite often. I really like that book. And I also read Final Girls Support Group, which I also enjoyed. He's also the author of the Southern Book Club to Slaying Vampires, something like that. I haven't read that one yet, but I do want to. But yeah, I really wanted to get this one. And it says, this book packs all the magic of a summer horror flick. See, I actually don't know too much about it. High school sophomore Abby and Gretchen have been friends since 4th grade, but after an evening of skinny dipping goes disastrously wrong, Gretchen begins to act differently. She's moody, she's irritable, and bizarre incidents keep happening whenever she's nearby. So yeah, and I'm guessing it leads to an exorcism. So I love the cover of this as well. It's like almost like a retro feel to it. It's just really cool. So yeah, really happy that I managed to get hold of that one. And my son is creeping down the corridor. The next book was one from my sister. She told me about it and said that she would get it for my birthday. And it's actually a biography, and it's Tom Felton's book, which I've seen good reviews of. It's literally just come out. Yeah, I really like him. It says Beyond the Wand, so obviously he is the actor who played Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter. It says the magic mayhem growing up a wizard. So I think it's like his life before Harry Potter, and then obviously the audition process and what it was like filming, and yeah, what happened to him after. One second. Okay, so I've heard this is a really good read. I've seen lots of positive reviews about this, people saying they managed to read it all in one sitting. So yeah, I'm interested by this. I'm interested by his life. He also has lots of pictures in this book. So yeah, that was one I was definitely looking forward to. Now I'm on to the books that I bought with money that my mum gave me. I also just remembered my mum also bought me like a 25 anniversary edition of Harry Potter. It's with the original art cover of the Philosopher's Stone, but I've actually forgotten to put it in this bag. It's in my lounge, but I was also really pleased with that. It's a hardcover. I reread Harry Potter like every year. It's like my comfort read. I like to read it around Christmas time, so I was really pleased with that. But then with the money she gave me, I bought The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Again, this is another book I've been wanting for a while. I'm kind of collecting some dark academia books to do like a dark academia reading vlog, and it's basically set in like a very prestigious upper class school, and I believe it revolves around a bunch of guys and one of them gets murdered, so it's kind of like a murder mystery set in upper class education. So we will see if I like it. I hope I do. But that's been on, you know, one that I've been anticipating for a while. The rest of the books I actually found second hand. I went into Florence Nightingale charity shop with some money and I picked up quite a few books that I am intrigued by. This first one I hadn't heard of. It's called The Retreat by Sherry Smith, and it sounded really good. It's set around a bunch of women where they obviously all come to this retreat. Yeah, it's like a bunch of women who are like post-Hollywood. It says went on kind of like self-destruction. It's about this girl who, a child star, and she was a child star until her mid-teens when her manager attacked and permanently scarred her face, effectively ending her career and sending her on a path all too familiar post-Hollywood self-destruction. So she's now 27, and yeah, she's struggling in her life and ends up in this retreat. But it says, yeah, gives Gone Girl a run for their money. It says only one of them will leave. So obviously bad stuff goes down in this retreat. And this is quite a well-read one. So yeah, it says it's a clever, remarkable novel with a dark, twisty plot. So I was intrigued, and these were all £1.50, so I picked that up. I also picked up The Flat Share. This is something a little bit different. I do remember seeing reviews of this. But yeah, I thought I would give it a go. It's about a flat share. Two people live in the same flat. It says their friends think they're crazy, but it's the perfect solution. Leon occupies a one-bed flat while Tiffy is at work, and she runs the place the rest of the time. So again, this book is a comedy. It says there's an obsessive ex-boyfriend, wrongly imprisoned brothers, and of course the fact they still haven't met. So yeah, a couple who they're living in a shared flat and they kind of come and go. And yeah, it's supposed to be, I'm guessing, like maybe a romantic comedy. The next one I picked up is MC Beaton, Agatha Raisin book. If you've seen a couple of my last book hauls, she's been in a few of them. This is a slightly different version of her books than the other ones I have. The other ones I have are a bit short, like shorter, smaller books. But yes, it's Blood of an Englishman, and these are like closed town mysteries, a bit like Agatha Christie. I really like the Agatha Raisin character in this. And yeah, I think it's set around Christmas time. It's set around a Christmas panto, so this might be a good one to read over the Christmas period. And yes, we will see what this one is about. I'm sure I'll have a review up, but I know I like her writing style and her stories. So yeah, they're like murder mystery stories basically. The next one I have is Girl on a Train by Paula Hawkins, and this book has been made into a film, I think. And it says, you don't know her, but she knows you. And I believe it's a story of a woman who witnesses a murder on a train. So she's like on her way to work, I think, and she sees a murder through the train window, and then she gets on like investigating it. So yeah, I've heard it's a good read, and I thought I would give it a go for £1.50. Why not? And then last but not least, I got The Loving Husband, and this is about a woman who, I think they end up like in a small town. Yes, they move, husband and wife move with their 2 children to a farmhouse kind of in the middle of nowhere, a chance to get away from London for a fresh start. Then one night Fran wakes and she finds her husband gone, and she makes a devastating discovery. As questions about her husband and her relationship start to mount, Fran's life begins to spiral out of control. What is she hiding from the police about her marriage? Does she really know the man she shares her bed with? So yeah, another, I'm guessing, murder mystery. But yes, it says mesmerising, brilliant. You'd trust him with your life, wouldn't you? And this is by Christabel Kent. So yeah, a good array of books there. I got some comedies, some thrillers, some horrors. Yeah, so pleased with all the books I have. It's going to be really hard to choose which ones to read. I think over the next couple of days I'm going to continue to read Bunny, because I've started this one and I'm really enjoying it. And then I think on Halloween night I'm going to pick up some Dark Tales by Shirley Jackson, because she's always a good author for some creepy feels. But yeah, let me know if you've read any of these and what you think, what books you think I should get onto, if you've liked any of them. So yeah, I will be having reviews of all of these books up very soon. I'm definitely going to be reading the stack my husband got me first, because like I said, these are very like, they're more the horrors. So I feel like it's good for this kind of season. And then I feel like I'm probably going to read Beyond the Wand very soon as well, because I've heard good things and I'm intrigued about his life. He seems like a really nice guy, so yeah, I'm sure I will enjoy it. I do enjoy biographies every once in a while. So yeah, got a bit of a mix of everything really. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye guys.